Welcome to the Best of Cat Verbal by IMS. Today we're going to solve a fairly complex looking parajumble from CAT 2019. The method that we're going to be using is called the sort link sequence strategy. Let's take a look at the question. Please pause your video, try to come up with your own sequence before you look at the solution.
If you like our content and want to experience the IMS pedagogy, you can join the IMS Zero Fee Prep programs that will give you access to concept videos, sectionals, full-length tests and more for free. You may click on the I button or on the link in the description box below to access the same. Happy learning!
Let's take a look at the solution now. The first statement here talks about living things and correlational structure. Could be my starting point, so we'll say that it may be a starter. The second one, adaptive behavior depends on cognitive economy. Again, could be a starter. The third statement, information we receive from our senses typically has structure and order. So by this time you should pause and you should say, hey, 1 and 3 seem to be connected. So clearly 3 and 1 should form a link, but which one should come first? If we read them very, very carefully, then we would be able to say that 3 should precede 1. Why should 3 precede 1? The information we receive from our senses, from the world, is not arbitrary. This is a clue. Why is it a clue? When you're solving parajumbles, you'll often find that the incorrect view is put forth first. And after that, we put forth the correct version. So we would usually say that this is not correct, and then we would say that something is correct. So between 1 and 3, since 3 says that the information is not arbitrary, we would put 3 and then we would put 1. So this is my first link. Let's look at the fourth one. To categorize an object means to consider it equivalent to other things in that category. So now we should be able to say, hey, 2 and 4 seem to be connected. Both of them talk about objects being equivalent. So this is probably our second link. The fourth one should follow 2. Again, why are we doing it like this? 2 seems to be introducing a new concept. Adaptive behavior depends on cognitive economy. And the concept of cognitive economy is being defined in 2, treating objects as equivalent. The definition is usually put before the elaborative point. So 2 and 4 would be my second link. But the picture is far from complete. Let's take a look at all the statements one more time and see if we can complete that picture. Now over here, what do we have so far? We know that our sequence could go in 2 ways, 2, 4, 3, 1 or 3, 1, 2, 4. But which one is the correct sequence? Obviously, we will try to see if 4 and 3 can be connected or 1 and 2 can be connected. If we look at 1 and 2, you'll find that there is no link between them. But can 4 and 3 be connected? Probably. 3 says that the information that we receive from our senses is not arbitrary. 4 talks about categorizing objects. So effectively we are trying to say that we could be categorizing information as we receive it. So that would help us link 3 and 4. Since 1 and 2 can definitely not be linked and 3 and 4 can be, we can probably rely on probabilities here and say that my answer is more likely to be 2, 4, 3, 1 rather than 3, 1, 2, 4. See, this is a parajumble in which not everything will slide into place cleanly. But then parajumbles, as type in the answer questions, did not carry any negative marking. In such cases, you are allowed to estimate a little bit, provided that this estimate is logically driven. All the best.